Hi and welcome back to the channel. We've had some new sprouts on the tea table and in the bottle garden, and I'm very excited to share that with you today. So just give me a second and I'll get up close and personal with these new seedlings. So starting off with this little blue bucket here, I've got some rose mallow that is starting to shoot up. It's that little tiny leaf right there. And this is calendula or marigolds. I'm not sure if that's the plant because it doesn't look the same as these other two pots here. So we'll just let that sprout a little bit more before I decide what stays and what goes. Some little tiny chamomile shoots coming up in this pot. And a little tiny one there. The seeds are really small, so it's not a surprise to me that these shoots are so little. This is some flax, but I don't think that's flax. I think that's a weed. It's a little teapot with flax in it. And the summer savory is coming up and looking amazing. Looks like we're going to have a nice full pot full again this year. It's the evening primrose. I'm not sure if that is what it is. And this little guy here is a geranium. But it's looking pretty consistent, so we'll just keep that growing. See how that goes. Looks like the yarrow is coming back, but not the carnation. Looks like it's got a little bit of yarrow coming up in it. So we'll leave that for a little bit and see how it goes. Lavender is not looking so good. Find something else to use that space with. This I am the most excited about, this little green bin here. What you see here is chickpea that I planted April 24th, and it has sprouted so large. We're going to plant that into a wick pot today. See how well that grows. I also soaked some chickpeas. I've got one little shoot coming up there of that, so I'm going to plant it as well. And we've got a little tiny regular pea coming up here. Not sure how well that one's doing, but the one in the bucket in the bottle garden I'll show you next is coming up just fine. So that is my most exciting thing right now, is that chickpea sprouting. It's going to bush up. I looked it up. Give us pods on the underside that hold 1 to 2 peas per pod. So I'm very excited to see how that is going to grow. Hopefully it likes our hot climate here in the front yard. Alright, let's go look at that bottle garden. It's going to be nice and lush when it's all growing on that table. Here I have my repurposed pop bottle garden. I did transplant this pea in here and it seems to be doing quite nicely. There's lettuce beside, and we are going to build a little squash area in here. We've got loofah and acorn squash at the moment. We'll figure out what to do with these sides of a crib for the squash to climb up. There's my little pea, and what I'm most excited about is right there in that bottle. I'd seen some flax seeds at the store in the bulk bin, so I put a little scoop in a bag. I paid about 48 cents for the bag. It was about a cup full, and I planted these 7 days ago, and I have a ton of flax sprouts coming up. This is the best results I've had out of all my seeds so far, including the store-bought packets. So right out of my cupboard, those chickpeas, and right out of the bulk bin at the grocery store, these flax seeds. Other things are starting to sprout out. Planted some dill and some basil and some parsley. Nothing too exciting out of those yet. A couple little sprouts in this one, but we'll give it some time and make sure it's not weeds. But look at that. Can't get over that flax. So excited. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Enjoy your gardening. Until next time, bye-bye.